Alright, so unfortunately I was tightening some of the bolts down on the fender for the Trans Am and everything lined up, and the head broke off of the bolt. So I was a little rusted and I was putting a little more pressure on it than it liked, and it just snapped off. So I'm gonna have to get creative and try to find a way to secure that fender on there. The one that it is that broke off, unfortunately, is the one that draws the fender in. It really does a lot to help line it up. What I'm thinking about doing is taking a cut-off disc and cutting off the remaining portion of the bolt, and then drilling a hole right beneath it, or drilling it out, and seeing what we can do as far as getting the fender fastened on there. But that's what today's video is going to be about, so stay tuned. Alright, so before we get started, I want to take a closer look at the car with the fender off and give you guys a better idea of what we're working on today. So there's 3 mounting points where the fender actually bolts to the car itself. One goes on the top, one bolt goes on the bottom, and one goes right here in the firewall. The bolt that broke off for us is the one that goes in the bracket on the firewall, and this bolt actually does a lot to draw the fender in towards the door and help line things up quite a bit. Alright, so here's another look at the bracket from inside the engine bay itself. As you can see, there's not a whole heck of a lot left of the bolt. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and take a grinding wheel or a cutting wheel and cut the remaining portion of the bolt off. Hopefully we'll be able to drill it out and get a whole nother nut and bolt set up in here and use it to draw the fender and line everything up. But now that we got all that boring stuff out of the way, go ahead and cue the music.
This guy right here, oh my gosh. What in the hell going on here? I just can't say. Look. What does this guy think he's doing here? Look at him. Oh, look at this safety violation. Oh my gosh. He doesn't know what he's doing. Hey, you knucklehead, put on some safety glasses. You're darn right. All right. You're darn tootin'. All right. What do you say we go on down here and take a closer look at what's going on? I'd love to. On the count of 3, jump. 1, 2, 3. Whoa! Well, we made it. Oh man, that was a jump and a half. Wouldn't you know it? Oh, hey, come on, man. Hey, what? Can't you see what's going on? Can't you see us down here? Man, this knucklehead here. No respect. What you said? This knucklehead. Let's get out of here. Yeah, let's run. Let's run. You're darn right.
got it. We got the hole drilled out. Now we just got to get a bolt, a nut, maybe a washer, and then put it in the hole and draw that fender in. Let's see what we can do. Let's see what we can find here. That's bolts. Cool. And there you have it. It's our new nut and bolt setup. Originally the bracket that we broke the bolt off into had a nut welded into place, and that's what you'd put the bolt into the bracket on the fender, and it would draw into the mounted bracket on the firewall. So what we're going to do is we're just going to slip this nut on the back side of the bracket that we've already drilled the hole out of, drilled the old bolt out. We're going to put this on the back side and use it as our new nut to draw the fender in. I might find a bigger washer, but basically that's the idea. It ain't rocket science. You see, we got it on there. Got a nice line right here. Everything's lined up. So, mission accomplished. We got lucky.
More trips, more tricks, coming soon.